I replaced my entire $500 per month website with Claude Design in only 2 hours. Look how good this looks. It is incredible. And this is not a prototype, guys. This is live, getting thousands of website visitors right now. And just to be clear, last year, my website brought in 1.6 million website visitors, but it cost me $500 per month. And I didn't do anything fancy with it. It was just a static page. Here's what my old website looked like, just for reference. I purchased a $50 Webflow template and just edited the text and videos. The problem is every time I touched the design, it would get worse because I'm not a designer. But now with Claude Design, you can just chat with it back and forth like I did here. And in just 2 hours, I replaced my entire website, got this deployed, and it's up and running. Now I'm going to walk through exactly how to do the same thing. But first, hit like, hit subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss my next tutorial. The first thing we're going to start with is what is Claude Design? Go over here to claude.ai/design. On the left-hand side are your options for what to create: prototype, slide decks. You can start with a template, or you can just start with other. So I'm going to do company website and choose high fidelity. Okay, click create. Now, if you already have something to work with, like you have a design system in Figma, or you have screenshots for what you want, or you even have an existing code base or an existing Figma file, you can absolutely drop it in here and start with that context. So let's say we're creating our main company website's landing page, and here is my current website. If you don't even have a current website, that's totally okay. You can just describe what your products are, what your services and offers are. Claude Design will still go ahead and make you your website. The first thing Claude's going to ask is a bunch of clarifying questions. It's the number one job of our landing page. It's going to be driving free trial signups for solopreneurs and small business owners. Select the answers to these questions that make sense for your business. Click continue in the bottom right corner. You can see a summary of the answers that you provided on the left-hand side. And just like ChatGPT, just like normal Claude, this is where you're going to talk to the AI agents back and forth. You can see exactly what it's doing, right? This is its step-by-step plan, and it's going to go one by one, implementing each step in the plan. So this initial phase, building the entire thing for the first time, is what's going to take the longest, probably 5 to 10 minutes. Now here's our first draft, and what's really cool is Claude Design gave us 2 different versions. This first version is kind of light themed, cream colored. This second version is dark themed, okay? And then you can scroll down here to see the entire website. So you can compare these 2 themes side by side and then choose the one that you like best. Or if you like certain things from A that you want included in B, you can also give Claude that feedback directly. And for my particular landing page, all of the buttons should redirect to the pricing page. And I'm going to tell Claude to build out the pricing page similar to my old one. And then I'm going to show you how you can edit and fine-tune this website so that you can get it absolutely perfect to what you're looking for. Dribbble.com is really nice just to browse inspiration, look for different color palettes you like, especially if you're not a visual person like me. I don't know what colors go well together. I'll search a term like dashboard. Say you really like how this dashboard looks in terms of the color of it. All you have to do is take a screenshot of it and then drop it into Claude. Even while it's thinking, you can tell it what you want it to do next. You can queue up additional prompts, and it will go ahead and do this after it's done with the previous prompt that we asked it to finish. But overall, this first draft already looks really good. I really like how it created this kind of like animated thing up here. I like this scroll bar over here. I like the list of the 8 features. I would probably replace these with social media icons, right? It used my photo here. Here's the updated design. Remember, we fed in this kind of green looking dashboard here, and you can see that Claude updated the entire website to use this color theme. Here you can see it also implemented the pricing page. So if I click one of these CTA buttons, it's going to redirect me to the pricing page. What do you do if there are things you want to change, but you don't want to have to like type here? There's 2 different ways of editing this. On the left sidebar, you can treat this as a general chat. If you want to describe something that's going to be broadly applied to the entire site, then you want to use the left-hand side chats. However, if you want to just like tweak the wording of this, or if you want to change like just this particular icon, it's easier to do it in the way I'm about to show you. Up here in the upper right corner, the 2 buttons I want to point out to you are comment and edit. So comments allows you to choose an item on the website and tell Claude exactly what you want it to do to change it. Let's say we choose this and we're just going to say rewrite this. You could have it change the color, you could have it insert an image, you can have it put an icon here, you can have it update the copy, you can remove it altogether. On the left hand side, it's currently working, so it got our comment. What's really cool is you can just like go through the entire page and leave your comments and Claude will iterate on them. Now, if you know exactly what you want to change, let's say I want to change like this headline, click edit, and then you can click on something on the page. So you can edit the copy, but you can also change some of these things, like what font do you want? Let's say we want like a different font. Okay, so we can change that, the font size, the color, is it left aligned, the width, the height. And let's say we want to replace this word the with AI, and maybe we want to capitalize content engine. Edit lets you just edit it directly. So most importantly, you don't burn your tokens. And secondly, it's really much faster to do this for little tweaks instead of having to type it out on the left sidebar here. If you are not on the Claude Max plan, you're watching out for your token consumption, go ahead and click this settings icon on the bottom left corner where you can change your model. For a lot of these tasks, you definitely don't need Opus 4.7. It's way overkill after the initial build. The initial build took 5 to 10 minutes just to get everything set up. And after this point, it's going to be pretty minor, easy edits. So you could safely switch to Claude Sonnet 4.6. Now, the last thing I'll point out before we talk about how do we deploy this and get this live are all the additional tools you have to add in context. Remember in the beginning, Claude asked if we wanted to drop design files or Figma files or anything like that. And we kind of skipped that step. I'm assuming you don't necessarily have a lot of that. But for those of you who do, or if you're in the middle of working on this and you end up seeing design and inspiration from other sources out there, it's never too late to add additional context. All you have to do is click this import button. Okay. And if you have a Figma file, for example, you can click this. If you want to grab a certain web element from a website that you really like, go ahead and click this. And it's going to use Claude Design Capture to literally inspect that thing on the website that you like and recreate it to the best of its ability. If you have skills or design systems, you can also use them here. If you want to see the full screen view, you can click up here in the upper right corner, click present. So now we have this nice full screen view, or you can open it in a new tab by clicking. So you have the version you're working on and then the new tab here. So you can like really preview what the site would look like. The designs are not necessarily mobile responsive. To check that real quick, you can right click this, click inspect. This should already be a phone, but if not, go ahead and click on it. And then you can see the phone view of this. So it depends on the website, but if it looks good to you, then great. If there's stuff here that looks kind of messed up to you on the phone, or you feel like the font is too small here, what you can do is take a screenshot of this, drop it into Claude, make this more mobile responsive. And it will be able to analyze the image and understand what you mean by making it more mobile responsive. It's common things like your font is too small, you can't quite scroll, padding is all messed up, you can't get to certain buttons. So now let's talk about what do you do once you have a design you like? What do you do next? You have a couple options here. Click share in the upper right corner. You can download it as a zip, export as a PDF, PowerPoint, send it to Canva. You can export it as a standalone HTML file. The option we're going to talk about is downloading this project exactly as it is and then deploying the website live. And it literally only takes 1 minute. We need to rename the main landing page to index.html. The app we're using called Netlify just expects it to be called that. And you should see it up here, rename to index.html. Go ahead and click share again, download the project as a zip file, and then go to this website, app.netlify.com/drop. And then we're literally just going to drag and drop our zip file. And this website has basically made it super, super easy for anyone non-technical to be able to deploy their site. This is your unique URL. This is your password. So go ahead and copy the password and let's open it up. Okay, put in our password and boom. And this is our website. Now, this is a publicly accessible link as long as you have the password. You can already share it with your team. You can share it with colleagues. You can get feedback. You can even share it with customers. You will need to sign up for a Netlify account so that you can remove the password. You can click sign up for free. Just go through this process and then you'll be able to have access to the app you've just deployed. In Netlify, you can of course change the domain so that it's your own business domain, your own custom website domain. It's super easy with Netlify as well. If you enjoyed this video, hit like, hit subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss my next training.